According to the Buddha's revelation recorded in the Buddhist canon called Tripitaka, the ultimate bliss that we can attain is called emancipation, mukti in Pali, from the material world called loka in the Buddha's language. The world that is reflected in our mental screen as illusory mental images. The world of our mind. They are made of mental images, referred to the Buddha by the language manomaya. Mano pubbangama dhamma manomaya, as recorded at the beginning of the Dhammapada. Mano means made by the mind, created by the mind. They are mental creations that look real but actually not real. They are only reflections, like the reflection in a mirror. For example, when you are in front of a mirror, we look to be inside the mirror. That is only a reflection of ourselves. We are not inside the mirror, but outside the mirror. The ultimate emancipation called Parama Vimukti. Parama means ultimate. Vimukti means emancipation. It's called Nibbana in the Buddha's language and referred to by the Jainas as Niganta, freedom from Ganta, bondages. Nibbana also means, Bana means bondage. Nibbana means freedom from bondage. Here the bondage means being bound to the illusory mental images that look real but actually not real. The final illusory mental image or the mental concept that get removed at the Enlightenment is called Asmimana, meaning I am, the concept of oneself. Asmimana. That is the last bondage removed at the Enlightenment. And that concept called I or myself, Asmi, Aham, in Pali, act as that nucleus acts as the nucleus of our attachment, which is made of mental magnetism. That means the concept is the center of the concept of I is the center of the mental magnetic field in and around us. And that is the center of the magnetic field, electromagnetic, called body and mind. Both body and mind are activities of electromagnetism. And the center of that field is the concept of I, the concept of a self. That is called Asmimana in Buddha's language. At Parinibbana, the magnetic or electromagnetic field called Nama Rupa get annihilated at the final passing away called Parinibbana. By the time one reach that stage after enlightenment, the body and mind get activated not by electromagnetism but pure magnetism. Enlightened mind and body are activated by pure electricity without magnetism that lead to attraction and repulsion, experience as attachment and resentment, or likes and dislikes. The enlightened ones are free from that magnetic activity of likes and dislikes, attraction and repulsion, experience as attachment and resentment. Attachment is called raga, resentment is called dosa. The state of an enlightened mind is called vitaragi, vitadosi. Vitaragi means free from attachment. Vitadosi means free from resentment. But they get activated, body and mind of an enlightened remains activated until the final passing away called Parinibbana. After Parinibbana, one realizes the ultimate reality of emptiness called Nibbana. And that stage is referred to by the Buddha in the Kevada Sutta that you get at the volume 1 of Digha Nikaya. The sutta, the discourse starts at page 484, but this statement is found in a stanza at page 538. And that stanza says, Etta namancha rupancha asesang parijjati. Both are mind and body. Both the mind and the body of enlightened one get annihilated at the final passing away called Parinibbana. But that nucleus that make us to get attached to our mind and body, saying it is mine. The mind is mine, the body is mine. That is the idea, concept. That concept is based on the magnetic attachment of the mind. The nucleus of that magnetic attachment is called Gahakutang Visankatang, that get this annihilated at the enlightenment. Gahakutang means the nucleus of the magnetic field of our mind and body, and it gets shattered at the final enlightenment. According to the first paean of joy uttered by the Buddha after enlightenment, and recorded in the Jaravagga of the Dhammapada. The statement called Gahakutang Visankitang is found in that first paean of joy. The emancipation reached at the enlightenment by the annihilation of this nucleus of attachment, the magnetic field of attachment. And that is the ultimate emancipation. that get finalized at the final passing away with the annihilation of our both mind and body. Asesang uparujyati, namancha rupancha asesang uparujyati, as I mentioned, said in the final stanza in the Kevada Sutta. And this realization can be achieved by us by constant observation in educations. In our own mind, through meditation. And ultimate realization is this body is not mine, this mind is not mine, they are born to die and decay. They are instant incidents only. The mind is made of the thoughts. Thoughts are made of mental sparks called chittakana. They appear to disappear instantly. So is the concept of I and mine that get annihilated finally at the Enlightenment, to be realized by us through our own insight into our own mind and body.